Chapter 852, The Legendary Ghostbusters. Happy 35th anniversary to Ghostbusters. ******. In the early morning hours at 3:25 a.m. while everyone was fast asleep, Lincoln was having a horrible nightmare. He was tossing and turning in his sleep and he had cold sweat dripping down his face. Natalie was watching TV and she sensed Lincoln having a nightmare. Natalie, uh-oh. Natalie rushed up to Lincoln's room and she turned on his lights. He was screaming and thrashing around. Natalie, Lincoln. Lincoln. Wake up. Lincoln, blood-curdling scream. Stay away from me. Natalie, Lincoln, are you all right? Lincoln, Natalie. Natalie, you were having a nightmare. It's all over. Lincoln, this one was scary. Crying. Natalie comforted him. Natalie, it's all right, Lincoln. They head downstairs and sat on the sofa and Lincoln told us all about his dream. Lincoln had a nightmare that the evil Carol escaped from prison and she came back to kill him and everyone he loves. We gasped in horrifying shock. Me? Whoa man. Lynn Sr., oh Lincoln, that must have been a horrible dream. Lincoln, crying, it was Dad. Tailgate, Lincoln, relax. Evil Carol won't get to you now. If she tries to escape, she'll die in the vacuum of space. Me, Tailgate is right, Lincoln. Natalie, I'm sorry this happened to you, Lincoln. The evil Carol was a monster that deserves to be locked up forever. But I tell you what. Later today, I'll take you and Lori to the moon prison so we can have you confront her. Is that all right? Lincoln. Sniffles. Sure, Natalie. Runabout, Lincoln, what made you have that nightmare about evil Carol in the first place? Lincoln, it's what happened when we found out about the evil Carol on the news. Me, the video of her and her friends raping Lincoln. That news report was awful. Sheen, I remember that. That was terrible what she did. Carol, that version of me gives all loving wives everywhere a really bad name. Vince, you don't have to tell me twice. Lynn Sr., I'm glad you're getting better, son. Lincoln, sorry I woke you all up. Lola, it's okay, Linky. Lana, yeah, you were having a nightmare. Lisa, it's all right, elder brother. Me, let's try to get some more sleep. Lori, good idea. Lincoln, Lori, can I sleep with you? I'm scared. Lori, oh Lincoln, of course you can sleep with me. Everyone, ah. Lincoln went into Lori's room and she sang him a lullaby. She sang part of Your World from The Little Mermaid. Me, Rita and Lynn Sr. were watching. Rita, sniffles, oh that is so adorable. Lynn Sr., just like when he was little. Me, that is so adorable. We went back to sleep. ******. Later in the morning, we were over in Peach Creek in Atlanta, Georgia. Me, so we're back in Peach Creek. Marie KL, yep. I want to show you guys something. We followed Marie and we arrived at an old abandoned house in a spooky forest on the outside of the cul-de-sac. It was a creepy house. Me, whoa. That is a creepy house. Lainey, looks like no one has been in it for years. Nico, it sure is creepy. Zuko, so this is the haunted house you went to before? Marie KL, yep. Me and my former sisters used this house as a trap to lure the Eds in. Marie KL went over their plan in the events of Honor Thy Ed and it was a clever trap. Me, boy that is genius. Iron Fist, to Marie, I must admit. As evil as you and your sisters were back then, you three were really crafty. Marie KL, I know. But I can't believe I was like that. I hate my former sisters. Me, we hate them too. Eddie, I wonder if the candy store here in Peach Creek is still open. Me, I think it is. Let's check out the house and go get some jawbreakers. We went up to the house and it was terrifying. On the front door, we saw that the door lock was missing. Me, the doorknob is missing. No worries. I kicked the door down and we went in. It was a spooky house. It was loaded with furniture covered in sheets, cobwebs, spiders, dust, everything that would send chills down your spines. Me, boy, this house is creepy. Lana, no kidding. Lucy loud, I wouldn't mind living here. But it's the house down the street back home that has me curious. Nico, that's right. That house is next door to mine. Ed, this looks like the house from I Was a Cotton Swab in Madame Tongue Itch's Earwax Museum, the mini-series. Eddie, in a spooky voice from behind a row of candles, double D. Let me poke your brain. He laughs evilly, and Ed faints. Ewan laughs. That was a good one, Eddie. Me, yeah, you really scared him. Eddie, I remember that. Naz giggles. That was funny, Eddie. Kevin, that was a good one, pal. We then heard some creaking and we heard voices coming from another room. Me, SHH. We went into another room and the voices were getting closer and we had our powers and weapons ready and we turned a corner and we saw 4 men in uniforms and they had awesome high-tech equipment. Me, well, we didn't know anyone else was here. Peter V, sorry about that. Me, wait a second. No way. It's the Ghostbusters. Nico, to the Ghostbusters, it's an honor to meet you guys. I've listened to your song 24/7 back when I was younger. Peter V, I'm glad we have some fans. Me, are you kidding? You guys are legends. For 35 years you've been a huge inspiration. Lincoln, I love you guys. Clyde, me too. Lori, it's literally so cool to meet you guys. Peter V, same to you. I'm Peter Vintman. Raymond, I'm Raymond Stantz. Agon, I'm Agon Spengler. Winston, and I'm Winston Z. Emery. Me, it's an honor to meet you all. We're Team Loud Phoenix Storm. Agon, it's an honor. Winston, we saw all your achievements on TV. You're a powerful force. Nico, we watched all of you on TV and you guys are awesome at fighting ghosts. Peter V, we've had a lot of experiences. Me, we know. And it was so funny how you humiliated Walter Peck like that. He was a dickless son of a bitch. We laughed. Peter V, laughs. You got that right, JD. Me, I have an even better name for him. Pencil dickless motherfucker. We laughed hysterically. Nico, laughing. That was so funny. May, that was funny. Lily, that was a good one. Peter V then saw Rita. Vintman, to Rita, hi there. Peter Vintman. A pleasure to meet you. Me, back off there, lover boy. She's already spoken for. Then Lincoln and Danny had a ghost sense and we heard an evil laugh fly by. Ray stands, great. One of our enemies is on the loose. Maria, which one is that? Slimer? Winston, right now, I'm wishing it was. Me, whoever it is that we're facing is really powerful. Let's work together and bring one of your enemies down. We dealt with a lot of ghosts before. Vintman, you got it, JD. Let's do it. We shook hands. We went down into the basement of the haunted house and we saw the ghost. It took form and we saw that the ghost was really that of the most powerful and most feared evil sorceress that ever lived during the ancient Arthurian legend, Morgan L.E. Fay. The sorcerer's apprentice is Morgana L.E. Fay. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Morgana, who was once known as Morgan Pendragon, was a powerful witch and also the former apprentice of the legendary wizard named Merlin. After discovering her witchcraft abilities, Morgan asked Merlin to teach her magic and train her in the sacred arts of sorcery. As Merlin helped Morgan gain control over her powers, for years Merlin looked after Morgan with love and care, until she eventually betrayed him by practicing black magic. Because Morgana believed that witches and wizards were more important than humans, She plotted to enslave the human race by casting a dark and powerful spell known as the Rising that would bend them to her will and have the resurrected conjurers conquering the earth. She began the demonstration of her supremacy by savagely attacking mortals, including those that were allied with Merlin. She succeeded in killing her mentor with the help of another traitor, a former Merlinine named Maxim Horvath. Her last words to Merlin were, "I am no one's servant." Later she tried to kill Merlin's two apprentices Balthazar Blake and Veronica Gorloisen. Veronica sacrificed herself by absorbing Morgana's soul into her via the fusion spell, and her lover Balthazar locked them both in the grim hold. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We gasped in pure shock as we saw her. Me? Oh fuck me sideways. Lola, that's Morgan Le Fay. Brittany, the most powerful and most feared evil sorceress that ever lived. Morgan Le Fay, so you all know of me. Me, in storybooks and movies and TV. You were widely known and feared all over the known world for over 1,500 years. Brittany, and a lot of evil sorcerers have fallen because they followed in your evil footsteps of magic. Lainey, you terrorized all of Camelot. Morgan Le Fay, that is correct. I'm impressed you all know of my reputation. Nico, we read a lot of books about you. Vintman, we're now going to seal you for good Morgan. Morgan Le Fay, don't expect Balthazar Blake and his apprentice to help you and your new friends out, Ghostbusters. My dear friend Maxim Horvath is keeping them occupied, making sure this conflict remains entirely between us. Balthazar then appeared. Balthazar, he has already been dealt with. And now you will be dealt with as well. Veronica then appeared too. Veronica, hello Morgan. Me, Balthazar and Veronica. It's truly an honor. Balthazar, you too JD. Me, let's dance Morgana. I snapped my fingers and we were on a storm planet called Huraran. Planet Huraran is a super-Earth storm planet located 12,500 light-years away from Earth. Huraran is home to a bunch of creatures of legend. The greenish-blue blotch in the middle is a huge storm that's as big as Earth. The planet is as big as Neptune at 30,599 miles in diameter. The winds in the massive hurricane are at 350 miles per hour and the eye in the center of the storm is 50 miles in diameter and lightning strikes everywhere with 3 bolts per second. Lola, wow. Lana, where are we? Me, this is the planet Huraran. Nico, it's a big ocean storm planet. Me, let's get this evil witch. Power up. 02 Super Smash Brothers. Brawl theme plays. We transformed and powered up. Oceanus Genron had an aqua blue aura and it had water swirling around her. Brittany, wow. That is awesome Oceanus. Oceanus Genron. Thanks Brittany. We went at Morgan Le Fay and I punched her in the face and she went flying and we flew into the air and Morgan fired powerful blasts of fire at us and I fired powerful fire energy blasts and they collided with all of them and exploded with incredible power. Crab. Lincoln fired powerful blasts of lightning and they hit Morgan and he kicked her in the face and sent her flying. Morgan fired powerful blasts of fire and Nico fired powerful energy blasts of pure fire and the blasts collided and exploded. Crab. Me, can't you come up with anything different? Morgan, I'm only getting started you fool. Morgan fired a powerful blast of lightning and fire and I fired a powerful energy blast and the blasts collided and exploded with incredible power. Crab. The explosion was so powerful that it blew some of the water away in a massive tsunami. I punched Morgan and she blocked it and she punched at me and I blocked it and we locked and clasped hands. Then we flared up our auras. Mine was made of pure fire and Morgan's was made of pure lightning. Our powers mixed and clashed and the whole planet shook violently and water spiraled up into the sky and lightning struck everywhere. Lola fired a powerful blast of fire and it hit Morgan in her back and exploded and I dealt a powerful headbutt and knocked Morgan away and Nakia kicked Morgan into the sky. Oceanus Genron. Air shattering energy balls. Oceanus fired numerous energy balls made of pure concentrated wind. They hit Morgan and exploded with the power of 1,000 hurricanes. Boom. 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 Lana fired a massive blast of ice lightning and froze her. But Morgana, being a ghost, broke out of it. Lucy H., you're not the only one that can use magic like this. Chance an incantation. Survey the heavens. Open the heavens. All the stars, far and wide. Show me thy appearance. With such shine. O Tetrabiblos. I am the ruler of the stars. Aspect become complete. Open thy malevolent gate. O 88 stars of the heaven. Shine. Uranometria. Lucy fired constellations as planets and they slammed into Morgan with devastating force and knocked her all over the place. Me, let's show this monster what happens when we work together. Zuko, got it JD. Animatron Cyber Key Power. The Animatron Cyber Planet Key went into Zuko's right arm device and it enhanced his fire-bending powers 10,000-fold. Runabout, let's get her. Cyber Key Power. The Decepticon Cyber Planet Key went into his back and it enhanced his particle ray rifle 10,000-fold. Zuko in Runabout, Phoenix Starburst Blast. Zuko fired a massive blast of fire and Runabout fired his particle rifle and the blasts combined and turned into a powerful phoenix and it slammed into Morgan and exploded. Crab. Tailgate, let's get her. Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet Key went into his back and it enhanced his magnet 100-fold and it enabled him to fire it like a powerful laser. Iron Fist. I will fight for honor. Earth Cyber Key Power. The Earth Cyber Planet Key went into Iron Fist's right arm and it enhanced his chi powers 100-fold. Tailgate and Iron Fist. Magnetic Dragon Firestorm. Tailgate fired a massive magnetic blast and Iron Fist fired a massive blast of chi fire and it turned into a massive dragon and it slammed into Morgan and exploded. Crab. Me, let's finish this monster off for good. Nico, Morgan Le Fay, you have failed this universe. Morgan, soon you all will be my slaves and servants. Me, for the record, we are nobody's servants. Morgan Le Fay was shocked that she had her own words thrown right back at her into her face. Lucy Loud, you will see what true fear is. Black Lightning Fear Storm. Lucy fired a massive blast of black lightning and it hit Morgan and electrocuted her. Lucy Heartfilia, time for you to go back to hell. Celestial Zodiac Death Burst. Lucy Heartfilia fired a massive blast of magic energy and it took the shape of the symbols of the Celestial Zodiac and they slammed into Morgan and exploded. Crab. Venkman, let's finish this. Atomic Beam Burst. Venkman fired his atomic proton pack and it hit Morgan and exploded. Crab. Me, Ghostbusters, it's time for the grand finale. It's incredibly risky but let's cross the streams. Venkman, let's do it. I fired a proton beam and so did Nico and the Ghostbusters and our powers enhanced the beams and we crossed the beams and it enhanced its power. They hit Morgan and then she exploded with unbelievable power. Crab. The massive fiery explosion was so powerful and so devastating that it covered everything in the eye of the storm and set much of the entire ocean on fire. When the smoke cleared, Morgan was knocked down. Lucy Heartfilia, Aegon, if you would do the honors and bust this ghost? Aegon, with pleasure. He trapped Morgan in the ghost trap and it was so cool. Me, that was awesome. The area returned back to the haunted house. Me, that was awesome. Venkman, it was. But you guys are amazing at facing ghosts. Me, we've dealt with a lot of ghosts. But not nearly as many ghosts as you guys. Lincoln, This adventure beats ARGGH by a long shot. Clyde, it sure does. Lincoln. Ventman. To the viewers, ghosts beware, because Team Loud Phoenix Storm and the Ghostbusters are coming for you all. Me, you said it, Peter. It was so awesome working with the legendary Ghostbusters. But I have a feeling that we're gonna be helping you guys more often. Ventman. We have that feeling too. We shook hands. We went to the candy store and got some jawbreakers. Then we went to New York City Hall and we faced Walter Peck. Me, Walter Peck, I presume? Walter Peck, that's right, and if it isn't the lunatics. Ventman, and if it isn't the dickless shithead. Me, or better yet, the pencil dickless motherfucker. We laughed at him and then he snapped and went at me and he was going to kill me. I punched him in the face and knocked him down. Walter Peck was arrested for abuse of power and corruption. Walter Peck, I will kill you for this, JD. I will fucking kill you, you fucking son of a bitch. Me, 6 words, Peck. Go fuck yourself, pencil dick-less motherfucker. Peck was sentenced life in the Neptune prison for traitors without parole. Nico, Walter Peck, you have failed this whole city. Me, and the whole planet. I'm gonna miss fucking him up. Nico Kata Hakamo'o and Tapu Koko. *****. Later Natalie, Carol, Lori, and Lincoln went to the Moon prison to visit Evil Carol. Natalie, the Evil Carol, is in solitary confinement for her crimes. Lincoln, well, okay. They went up to her cell and there were 2 guards by the door. They were instructed to kill her should she try to escape. Her door was replaced with an indestructible window. Natalie, Carol, you better stay back. We don't want her to see you. Carol, good thinking. Lincoln walked up to her cell and Lincoln saw her. Carol saw her. Evil Carol, Linky. Have you come for me? Lincoln, no. I came here to talk. I want to know. Why did you rape me all the time and used me as a sex toy? Evil Carol, because I have always wanted a brother. Lincoln, your good counterpart does have a little brother. His name is Connor. Evil Carol, I saw that. Let me tell you my story. Let me tell you the story of how I really came to be. You see, Lincoln, my folks didn't pay much attention to me when I was younger, and there was a reason why. They were afraid. Afraid of their daughter's lust for having a brother. I always wanted a brother of my very own. Whether he be the same age or younger. I had interests in discovering what makes boys tick. For years, I've tried to make friends with some of the boys my age, but my parents found out it was just so I could have my way with them. When I was hitting my teen years at age 13, I started befriending boys who were younger than me. My parents were getting really concerned about my behavior. They tried everything to suppress my obsession, but nothing worked. And by the time I was 15, I was definitely laying into the younger boys. So, as a last resort, they sent me away to live with Aunt Connie, a distant relative that was cut off from the family inheritance. They thought she changed her ways after all those years. Now, this part of the story I made up actually happened, but there's a catch I didn't tell you guys about. While Aunt Connie really was the leader of an all-women gang, we teamed up to get payback on my parents. Together, we bumped them off, and I was left to take control of the family fortune. But after I heard about her milkmaid scheme, I wanted to know more. After I used part of the fortune to buy another house to live in, I visited Aunt Connie's hideout to learn what kind of things she and her gang do to little boys. But of course, one day, Connie and her gang got nabbed by the cops after one of the new members turned out to be an undercover cop. After that, I used all the knowledge I got for little boys and what made them tick to my advantage. After spending time living the average teen girl lifestyle, and one-upping Lori at everything she did, I came across you, Lil Linky. You were the one thing I could use to beat Lori and indulge in my personal interests. So, I took you and had all kinds of fun with you, along with my new friends. I'm sure you know some of them. Lincoln, So you turned all of our friends against us. Carol, that is absolutely sick evil me. Lori, literally sick. Guard 1, boy this girl has some serious problems. Nay Tylee, no kidding. Carol, I am now happily married to an amazing husband and have 3 awesome daughters, but you give me a really bad name. You brought all that on yourself. Nay Tylee, yep. Lincoln, you can't hurt me anymore you witch. I'm stronger than you now. Nay Tylee, well said buddy. They left. Nay Tylee, so how do you feel Lincoln? Lincoln, much better. Carol, I'm glad Lincoln. It was a great adventure for all of us. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another fanfiction complete and part 1 of the 13 Days of Horror complete. Ghostbusters was a great movie. Today is the 35th anniversary of when Ghostbusters was created and it was awesome. It was a great series. Walter Peck was a monster and a freak of nature. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man. Part 2 is next and that one is gonna be for the 1982 movie The Thing. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.